Good morning once again to his family.
Good morning, family.
The queen has entered the building. I
Party
can
can
breathe.
start.
I can breathe again.
What's up, sunshines?
Miss West, what
What's
happened this
up?
morning?
Okay, y'all. So my job was 7 and give a wake up call to jchris,
Which
I
it
did.
happened. It happened.
I set my alarm clock 7 o'clock and 7:25 just in case it didn't work. I text Jay and I'm like, okay, maybe I could just lay here for like 10 more minutes and get my thoughts together for the day.
I said the same thing.
And 10 minutes turned into like 25 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm like, oh, wow, I wasn't supposed to fall back asleep. So that's what happened.
Yeah, I did the same thing, but mine was only like 5. It was supposed to be like 15, but it was only 5, and I was like,
You thought you would sleep for 15.
No, I wanted to sleep for like 15 more, but, it just...
That would have been it for you. Then nobody would have been here.
Yeah,
Y'all would have
exactly.
been listening to...
Let's see, what would they been listening to? John and Perry or something.
Yeah,
Something
you don't even want to know what that is.
Just tune in after we're going, and you'll know it.
You'll get a full soundtrack.
So how's your week been?
Week's been regular. I didn't do
Regular
much.
week.
Yeah, I didn't party this weekend or anything like that.
I seen
No.
like all these new pictures. You like taking pictures yourself.
I know, especially when I change my hair.
I know. I like it. I'm
Thanks.
digging it.
So I'm
Got like
like,
that superstar look.
it's a little
that
sultry.
The innocent superstar.
I do look younger. That I kind of like.
I don't know about that.
I don't. Look, I'm like, I don't know.
You look a little younger.
Yeah, I thought I did too. But yeah, you know me. I like to take pictures of myself. Cocky bastard I am.
Well, since
how has your week been? See, you speak too soon.
I know. I was trying to get you. I was trying to catch you before you got me. But my week was busy. Actually, my week was very, very busy. This probably been one of the first. This probably been the busiest week I've had since in about a year, and over a year.
Working or
yeah, working.
Wow. Well, that's always a good thing.
It's really a blessing. I posted on my Facebook that I'm truly blessed, and I'm worthy of the blessings I get. But I was truly blessed. I mean, let me see. I worked 5 straight days for the first time since 2008.
Wow.
Yeah, since the end of 2008.
Yeah, so you felt like you were grown for a day.
For a day, you got mosquito around.
I know. I see it.
Okay.
Hopefully it don't land on my face.
But even before that, I was finishing a project I did for a company, and I had to finish putting the final touches on that. So it was kind of like I worked more like, I don't know, almost.
What? Is it 2 of them?
I don't know, but don't be showing it towards me.
I'm just saying, where did it come from?
It's more like I worked a good 10, 11 days in a row because I was working on that project. But whatever, I mean, it's all good.
Well, that was clever.
But here's the kicker. After our show, was it Tuesday? Yeah, that was our last show, Tuesday. Tuesday night, I was on my way to Atlantic City.
Wowzers.
And you're going to say, yep, see somebody sending you a message. Let me tell you what happened. I think I text you. I don't know. But it was like, I don't know. It had to be 10, 11 o'clock at night.
That you went to AC?
That I was leaving. I left my house to go.
By yourself?
I was driving by myself. All right. I was... Get that thing.
Are you going through a midlife crisis?
No. I was meeting somebody out there. But what I'm saying is I left by myself. And the way I go to AC, I take a Walt Whitman Bridge, right? And I get on 95 around the airport. Okay. So I'm passing the stadiums. They just followed you in here. It must like the sweetness.
For real. Don't even try to put them on me. Then I'm like, is it 2?
I didn't see them.
They came in a group. They was hiding.
It must have been as soon as the sweetness came out.
Did I keep the door open too long?
Caramel mocha latte came. But I passed the stadiums, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I started noticing. Well, I noticed my battery light on my dashboard was on. I was like, "What battery? What the? This almost a new battery. What's going on, right?" So then I'm like,
That's
"All right,
not
whatever.
good.
I'm still going, so whatever."
Whatever, car.
AC.
I don't care if the engine light is blaring like, fix me.
Yeah, AC or bus, right? So I'm like, whatever. I'm still moving. That's cool. I'm gonna make it happen. And then I started to notice that my headlights aren't as bright as they usually are. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll deal with it when I get there. You know what I mean? Hopefully, they're on enough so somebody knows I'm coming. But Whatever.
I'm scared for the ending of this story.
Well, I'm still here, so you ain't got to be
Okay.
that scared. Even though I almost was. Anyway, so I hit the bridge, right? As soon as I hit the bridge, everything wants to die.
Wow.
But
On the bridge?
On the bridge.
Jay.
All my meters went down. Is it my radio cut off? Car's still moving.
Right.
But
you had your foot on the gas.
I had my foot on. It wasn't moving.
It wasn't accelerating?
It wasn't moving probably but 20 miles an hour.
Get out.
I'm like, oh my God. I couldn't even put on my hazard lights.
No, really, get out. Get out the car. So
I wasn't getting out on the bridge. Wasn't no way I was getting out on the bridge. I was like, this thing has got to get me across.
You could have ran over to the, what were you in the middle lane?
I was in the far right lane, but they're doing construction on one of the lanes, so it's just those lanes. Like, there's no pull off until you get off.
That would have been bad.
Oh my God. So I went to put on my
they would have thought you was a jumper.
Right. I went to put on my hazards. It was even worse. Like, it's just more power was coming away. I'm like, oh my God, there's like trucks bearing down on me, like swerving out the way. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like praying while I'm driving. I'm like, oh, please get me across this bridge, God, please, right? So I finally get across the bridge, and first chance I have to pull over, I do. I immediately call 911.
In case of emergency, please dial 911.
I call 911. First thing they say is, what's your emergency? I'm like, I'm on the side of the road.
My car just stalled on the bridge.
I'm like, I just got off the bridge on the side of the road. I need like a cop to come out here to block all the traffic or something. Because I'm worried somebody going to hit. I'm just off the bridge on the Jersey side.
Right.
I'm just off the bridge. So finally, a cop comes. It was a
because usually they're right there. It's usually a car sitting.
It was not border patrol, but you know, the river, whatever they call it.
Right.
Guy came up. Like, what's the problem? Like, he was like flashing his light all in my car.
Black
like,
person suspect.
Like, I'm like, can you come talk to me, please? Like, you want to be shining? Can you please? You need some help. You know what I mean?
You fit the description.
He said, what's the problem? Like, man, my car just stopped. It's like, oh yeah, what happened? The power is gone. The car stopped. What do you mean what happened? So he's like, all right, well, you're in a dangerous spot. We're going to have to move you. My car.
I was about to say, duh.
He's like, can you turn it on?
Car's dead.
I was like, all right, look, I'm going to try to turn it on. Click, 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 click. There. He's like, all right, well, I'm going to push you up because you're in a dangerous spot. Okay, yeah, I know that. Thank you. That's why I called y'all.
Right.
Because I'm in a dangerous spot. I wasn't even getting out the car at this point.
Right.
Like, where I was, like.
It was dangerous.
Like, I'm here. If I get out the car, traffic's right there where you are. That's how close the traffic was. I was not getting out, okay? It might have been even closer. So he pushes me up to this little, like, on-ramp part. He's like, all right, you're good for right now. He said, matter of fact, there's no traffic coming, so I'm going to push you even further. Now, mind you, we're on the, like, AC Expressway, 76, 670, whatever, pushing me across these lanes of traffic. But there's no traffic coming.
With his car?
With his car.
Okay.
Which reminds me, I need to check my bumper just to make sure I ain't got no paint on it or whatever.
They ain't paying for that.
I know, but still.
They like, we helped you out.
At least I can get it off. But so finally I called AAA. They come and pick me up and take me, and my alternator had died. Basically, what happened. So I spent that whole Wednesday waiting for that to get done.
Wow. And so no AC. Conclusion, no AC.
No AC. And still no air conditioner in my car.
Well, it's getting cooler.
Which helps. I made it yet another summer without air conditioning.
Put the windows down just a tad bit. Had that cool air fly over the top.
I'm good. I even got long sleeves on it. I'm good.
Bam, you're good.
But the next day, Thursday, I had to go to DC to work. And so I was happy that I got my car back in time to go make that money.
Right.
I was in DC for a couple of days, came back, did some work.
Busy bee. You had sight and weed.
Trying to be a busy bee, you know. But I also created a YouTube channel for us.
Great, I hear.
I'll be putting some snippets from our shows up here.
That works.
And actually, you're on the first snippet.
We can get one-on-one.
Have you seen the snippet?
No, I haven't seen it.
You're on the first snippet. I'll show it to you a little later.
Yeah, show it to me so
you're
I can see.
You're like the main character on our first snippet. I tagged you on Facebook, too.
Am I like an idiot? You know what? I saw it, but I'm so like over Facebook a little bit. Like I use it just like kind of like to say about the show, and
you're all about Twitter now.
Yeah, I'm like a Twitter fanatic.
It's where I can't get down on Twitter. It's boring to me.
It's not. You gotta open up. Facebook is very local. It's your family and friends because you have your personal information
So
on there.
Twitter's